my name is Janaea. Welcome to my channel. So I decided to do this video today to take everyone on my hair growth journey with me. As you can see, I cut all of my hair off. I cut my hair off 3 weeks ago, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, but previously I didn't have the courage to do it. But I can say that I feel good about the decision that I made because it has helped me. It has helped me a lot. So the reason why I cut my hair is because of this. So yeah, I started losing my hair 10 years ago, which is a really long time ago. And like over time, in the beginning, it wasn't as bad as it is now, but it progressively just got worse over time, obviously. And prior to now, I really didn't do much to correct it, so that would be the reason why it went on for so long. And also, whenever I did try like little things here and there, I was never consistent, and I never had the right intentions with it. So now that I'm in a good mindset, I'm able to get to the root of the issue, which would be for one, I was experiencing some inflammation in my scalp. The areas, like, I know that the middle is obviously bald, but the areas that I would have issues with, like irritation, would be like towards the front of my head, and I would get like little scabs, and also the very back. And yeah, it would get itchy. I would get little scabs sometimes, and I had a big problem with dandruff. So yeah, so obviously there was some inflammation going on, and when inflammation is going on the scalp, there's inflammation going on inside the body. So it's important to also be taking care of the inside of your body by improving your health, eating healthier foods that are going to help correct the condition. So yeah, I cut my hair 3 weeks ago, and one thing that I noticed immediately was I felt relieved because I've been hiding under my hair for a very long time, and now like I'm no longer hiding. Of course, when I go out in public, I do cover up my head with either a hat or a hoodie, but I haven't been doing that much because of this whole crisis that's going on. I haven't been going out much, but yeah, in the house, like I would say that I was hiding not only from other people, like my family, but I was hiding it from myself for a very long time. I didn't even like looking at it, but now I'm okay with looking at it. I accept it for what it is and what it has become. But I'm a firm believer in anything is possible, and I know that I'm capable of having a healthy scalp and growing my hair back. So yeah, the other thing that I noticed immediately besides relief was that I don't feel any irritation, or my scalp doesn't feel inflamed. So basically what I started doing, like right after I cut my hair, I had washed it. So I washed it with this shampoo from Trader Joe's, and it has like a lot of great essential oils in it, like rosemary, it has mint, and what else? Tea tree oil is, I think that's one of the main essential oils that's in it, and it's very soothing. So I like that shampoo a lot. But yeah, after I washed it, well, sorry, before I washed it, I did a sugar scalp scrub to help remove the dead skin and things like that. And then I went ahead and washed it. And after I washed it, I followed up with a hair rinse, which included some aloe vera leaf, rosemary water, and some peppermint oil. So that was like extremely soothing. I can tell that it was like, I could feel the blood flow basically after I used that. So I know that that was something that was very beneficial for my hair. So yeah, after that, there was no irritation. Normally, when I would put like any type of oils in my hair, I'm not sure if it's because I would like put a lot of oil in my hair because I had a lot of hair, but it would immediately start to irritate my scalp. I don't know if it was my clogs, I mean my my pores being clogged or what, but that hasn't been happening at all since I've been following with the routine that I've been doing. And I've been washing my hair every 3 days, which is helpful with keeping my scalp clean and clear. So yeah, ever since then, I haven't been having those issues. So what I normally do for my routine is I'll wash every 3 days, which would be Wednesdays and Sundays. And then after I wash, I do follow up with the hair rinse that I explained. And I also use this this oil mixture that I made. And after that, like daily, I just, whether I'm washing or not, I still do morning and night. The same mixture I use for the rinse, I put in a spray bottle and I spray it in the morning and follow up with the oil mixture. And then at night before I go to bed, I do the same exact thing. And it makes my head feel really soothed. Like I haven't had any itchiness, nothing. So, but I will say what I did notice is that whenever I lean up against something, like if I'm laying on a pillow or just sometimes if I have my bonnet on and it's just laying on my head, I notice that my scalp does get itchy then, but when I take my bonnet off, I feel normal. So I'm assuming it's just like the hairs on my head are like sticking me when they lean up against something. That's the best way the best theory I can come up with for that. But other than that, like my scalp feels like it's actually healing. It feels good. It feels normal for once, which I'm extremely thankful for. So as far as the hair growth goes, I'm just gonna be honest and say that I didn't cut my hair even to begin with, but it does, like basically the clippers that I used, they weren't necessarily for hair cutting. They were really for beards, but it did say that you can use it to cut hair. So, and I'm not an expert at cutting hair, so I did a really bad job cutting it. So like previously right here, my hair was normal right here, but when I cut it, this was completely bald because I guess I went too low on it. And the area that was actually just bald was the middle of my head, the crown of my head. That's where my bald issues were, or still are. But yeah, I could say that I noticed that my hair, that is hair, it looks like my hair strands are growing back thicker than what they were, because previous to now, like on top of having the baldness when I had hair, I noticed that my actual hair strands got a lot thinner than what they used to be. So it does look like they're growing back. It's growing back fuller, I could say that. But as far as this goes, I feel like it just needs time to heal. There's a gestation period with everything, so yeah, it just needs time. So I can vouch for the fact that my scalp is actually healing because it does feel better. But as far as hair growth goes, in my bald spot, I have no idea of how long that's gonna take, but I am committed to staying consistent with my routine so that it can happen. So my theory is, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a health professional or anything like that, but my theory is that just like with, let's use cancer cells for an example. So when a person's body has cancer cells in it, those cells spread because all of the other cells in the body, they begin to adopt the same energy as those cancer cells. So my theory is that if you are working on improving the cells in your body and becoming healthier, all of the cells that are damaged, my theory is that those cells are going to have to adopt the same energy as the healthy cells in your body in order to thrive. Like I feel like it's inevitable if you're staying consistent with your routine and you're also working on the inner portion of having a healthy body inside along with the outside as well. But yeah, that's my theory. Again, I'm a firm believer that anything is possible. So for me, it's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's just a matter of when. In which I'm not in a rush for it. Like, yes, I do want it, but overall, I want my body and my scalp to be healthy and to not have any inflammation at all. So yeah, what I will do is I will make some follow-up videos just giving information on the types of oil mixture that I'm using, the process that I go through to create the scalp rinse, and just giving like basic information on the little things that I'm doing, the foods that I'm eating to help this whole thing get better, and just general information. And I also give updates on my hair. If I see anything, if I see new hair follicles coming in, I'll let you know. And yeah, if you have any questions or if you have any tips, go ahead and write them in the comments below. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. And thank you for watching.